Hello guys, and welcome to a tutorial video for a great effect by Dave Forrest. I don't know actually the name of this effect, so if you have any ideas just leave it in the comments and I'll name it that way. So let's just get right into the performance, the tutorial, sorry. So the deck can be shuffled by the spectator, and that is really a great thing because they will never believe that you can influence the card in such a short time in a way that you get a four of a kind. So that's why it's a great trick. Oh, and if you haven't watched the performance yet, please do. I'll put a link right here on the cards. So, but now we can go to the tutorial. So once you get the pack of cards back from the spectator, you have to, the first thing that you have to do, you have to take a glimpse at the top card. So in this instance is the Queen of Spades. So now what you know that you have to put the four queens in the right position. And how do you get the queens in the right position and what the right position is? Well, it's quite easy. Once you go through the cards and you tell the spectator that you're gonna take out two helper cards, you just go through the cards, and when you see the first queen, which is right here in this, you just put it on the bottom. You go through the pack and you continue, and you out jog the other two queens, but you don't let them see this, because otherwise they'll think it's suspicious that you chose the queens and so on. So this is they can't see these two cards. And then what you do is you say that you're gonna rather use the other two cards, and for the pattern you can go to the performance. So I'll be just explaining the slides. So what you do then is you perform a Charlier cut, and you put these two cards right into the break. And if you take a look, you can see that right here we have three queens and one queen is right here on the bottom. So once again, you have the cards like that, one queen on top, one on bottom, and two in the hand. You perform a Charlier cut, put the cards into the back, and then just control into the top. You can use whatever method you like, and then the situation is three queens on top and one queen on the bottom of the pack. So then what you do, you just say you'd rather use two other cards, and if you have a spectator, you just ask them to name any two of a kind. So let's say that they would take the two black aces, so you just take out the two black aces, and here it is, and you just leave them to the side. Then what you have to do is you have to force one of the queens on the spectator. So what I did was a classic force. So what is the classic force? You just simply take the cards and hold a pinky break, and a spectator, once the spectator goes to pick a card, you just make one card stand out more than the other, and they're more than likely gonna take that card. So this is the bottom queen, the Queen of Hearts. But you could also just do a normal riffle force. So you would just cut the cards, and when they stop, you would just drop this and just back up at the break. And what you would want to do is not show this card as usual, but this card, because it's gonna make the rest of the trick easier. So once again, just force the bottom queen on the spectator, so they'll say stop, and you show them this card. You put it on the table or in their hand, and you just put these three queens back on top. Then what you do is you perform another Charlier cut, and again you get a break right over that queen, and again you have to control this pack on top of this pack. You can do the pass just like that, and you have the 4 queens on top. You could do a double undercut, any other control, it doesn't matter. Then what you do, sandwich load. So what you do is you take a pinky break under the top card, put both of the cards on top, lift up the whole packet, so the 3 cards, and then just peel off the top one and display the cards like that. So that is just a classic sandwich load, and then you just put the cards which already have the queen in the middle on top, and you just ask the spectator to cut the cards. Then you just do a magical gesture. You can you can snap, you can do whatever, and the cards catch one card and it is their card. But what you have to do before you reveal that, you have to get a pinky break under the 3 cards under the bottom ace, because those are the 3 queens, so right here. So what you do is you just spread out slightly forward, and once you get to the 3rd card just right here, you just push up together, square it up, put this on the table, and then you will have a packet of 6 cards in your hand. So what you do is you just peel off the ace, and once you go to peel off this one, you just flip it over like that and put the ace under this ace. So now you have a sandwich here with 3 cards. You just square this up and put it on top. Then you tell them to cut the cards again, and again, just with a magical wave from a shuffled pack of cards, you get the other 3 queens. And that is the effect. I hope you like it, and we'll see you for the next video.